Well, well, well. Who would have expected that scoreline? It's another draw between Liverpool and Chelsea. And I read that it's been almost 900 days. 900 days since the last time Liverpool or Chelsea won a game against each other. I mean, that's like what? COVID times? That's like when I still had like a big ass COVID afro. Okay, yeah, I need to get a haircut. But anyway, that's not the point. Thing is, I'm always pumped when we get a result coming away from Stamford Bridge. And today, having seen the Reds put in a proper shift and walk away with 1 point, I ain't even mad at that. I mean, it's not a loss. And considering everything that's been going on in pre-season, I thought that the team played well. I thought that overall it was a very good defensive display from Liverpool and attacking display. And I know that there's still a lot of things to iron out. And having watched the preseason games, I could see a lot of things that Klopp was trying to do that didn't really come off. But today I saw a lot of good, positive things come out of preseason. I thought that our debutants, Sloboslai and McAllister, had given a good account of themselves. I thought they were excellent in midfield, especially Sloboslai. The way he presses high up is absolutely phenomenal. It's been a while since Liverpool in the middle had energy, had some drive, So it's really exciting for me to witness and watch him play this season. I'm fucking pumped for this guy. The same with McAllister. I know that we have some issues in defensive midfield position. We all know what happened over the course of the off-season with Fabinho and Henderson leaving. I had hoped that the club would have been able to sort something out, but you know what? Is what it is, right? But that being said, though, the Premier League has started. How fucking pumped are you for the coming season? It's a clean slate. We start again. Everybody has a chance this season to really challenge those Manx for the title this year. But that being said, let's jump quickly into the first half. I thought that was probably Liverpool's best half in the game. I thought the first half was really stepped out. We really were on the front foot. We were attacking Chelsea, really kind of like not letting up. We were literally like at their throats. And I thought that the goal itself was fantastic, really starting out just outside our box between Sloboslai and McAllister. So Sloboslai passes the ball to McAllister. McAllister dinks the ball over to Salah. Salah does his shimmy, that Salah shimmy, and you look like he's going to pass it in the top corner. But then he puts through a delissimo through ball for Luis Diaz, who just passes it in under the goalkeeper, and the score is 1-0. And you know what? I thought to myself, this is great. This is how it's going to be. I love this. Give me more of this. But also in the back of my mind, I also knew that, Chelsea is playing at home and they are playing for a new coach. So they are going to come back in the game. And my only worry the whole game was systematic errors. So when the shape and the system is causing issues, but I didn't see anything like that during the game. Yeah, of course there was some individual, lapses of concentration here and there. I can point out to Trent Alexander-Arnold maybe, but you know what? That's being hard on him, because he had another Chelsea player that he had his eye on, but it just so happened that Chelsea played the ball through and he was just a little bit late. I'm not going to be mad at Trent for that goal, though I do think that a lot of people will still use that, excuse me, that stick to beat him with. But I thought he had a decent game. I thought that Chelsea really targeted him and really overloaded our right back side with Maddison on the side. Who I thought Maddison had a good game, but I thought Trent really stood up. And the times that he did come from right back into midfield, I thought that just gave us a little bit of extra impetus. But then, as the Chelsea goal goes in, I kind of felt I just kind of like felt that the team really kind of like didn't know what to do next. And I think it's at that point, you know, you need your captain or your leader to kind of like say, yo, listen, guys, let's keep going. You know, we've had them on the ropes. They scored a goal, which I could probably say is against the run of play, though Chelsea supporters would probably disagree with me on that one. But I honestly thought that that first half was electric. It was a great game of football, and if you were a neutral watching this, probably you would have enjoyed this as well, and I did as well. The second half came along, and I thought that again at that point Chelsea really just took control of the game for large parts of the game. Yes, we might have had sprinklings of possession here and there, but ultimately. What I saw was really the second ball. We were starting to lose second balls, and we were at the 50-50 challenges. We were coming in, you know, second best. So I really felt that the team kind of like looked at it, and I don't know if they started to go into the shell a little bit, which surprised me because I really thought that this Chelsea team still, as attacking as they wanted to play, I still saw some faults that I really thought we could exploit. But, you know, the team is still kind of like maybe getting used to each other. It's been pre-season. It's the beginning of the season. So normally it takes about 2 or 3 games for everybody to really click into place. But the second half really, what really stood out for me was how we played defensively. And a big shout out to my man, Big Virgil van Dijk. He was commanding. He was imperious in the back line. He's my man of the match, without a doubt. I thought that him and Ibo really controlled the back line. And Ibra and Konate really covered Trent in a lot of instances. So for me, that's really promising. And I'd like to see the defensive shape kind of really solidify itself in the coming months. But yeah, I never had that feeling that it was gonna be a calamitous afternoon. Contrary to my Chelsea friends who've all been texting me this morning, talking all kinds of shit about they're gonna unveil Casado today at halftime. Where's Casado? Huh? Where? You guys don't have fucking money. How are you gonna come to me and talk about Casado and Romeo Lavia and all these players that Liverpool can't have and you guys have? You ain't got fucking no money, so shut the fuck up. Sit back in your seat, motherfuckers. I need to calm down. You know, I'm on vacation. As you can see, this is not my room. This is one of the rooms I'm staying in. Kids are downstairs. So if you do hear a couple of things going off, please, I apologize in advance. But yeah, that being said, a fantastic result. I mean, you're starting off the season, you want to be in a positive frame of mind. Like at the end of last season, I just wanted it to end. I couldn't fucking stand watching that team from last season really capitulate as much as it did. But you know what? Some things have happened during the off season. As some of you already know, it's been obviously widely reported in the media that, you know, Henderson and Fabinho left for the Saudi Pro League. I think that's what it's called. Who cares? Anyway, they're going to make a shit ton of money. We got a good bit of money out of the deal from Fabinho. And I just hope that we can find a solution for our defensive midfield issue. I think McAllister can do the job. I think that on the day, Curtis Jones could do the job. But come on, man. If we're going to be challenging City this season, or if we're going to want to get into Champions League next season, we need to get that CDM. Okay? So FSG, pull your finger out your butt side, pop it out there, get that player. Make sure you go to Casado's mom. Make sure you go to Casado's auntie or uncle and you talk and you charm the shit out of them. I don't know who the director of football is or who the head of recruitment is at Liverpool, but please, let's get this over the line. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not that big a fan of the other guy, Lavia. I think he's too raw, but what I saw today in that second half, we're gonna need some help. But you know what? At the end of the day, we walk away with the result from Stamford Bridge, and I couldn't be fucking happier. So onwards and upwards, and let's go to the next match. See you guys next week. Let's go.